Everybody, Briwagz Bass Channel. Today I'm going to do a classic. First, let's introduce my buddy over my shoulder, Eddie. Over my shoulder, Steve Harris, not far behind. Irons up. Today we're going to do another Zeppelin thing. John Paul Jones, arguably one of the best bass players in rock ever. Nobody will dispute that. And if they do, they don't know what they're talking about, clearly. So I was raised on that kind of music. The song we're going to do today, Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. One of the first definitely one of the first Zeppelin tunes that I heard, except for maybe Stairway to Heaven. My older cousin, Steven, who was like a big brother to me, miss you, Steven. He passed away. But he turned me on to so much stuff, man. It was the best because I learned from all my friends' older brothers and sisters. I didn't have an older brother, so my cousin Steven, in lieu of having an older brother, was kind of like my older brother, certainly when it came to music and getting me into stuff. So he played me Black Dog, and I was just like, oh, I need to play that. And from 8 or 9 years old on, I was destined to be a musician. Starting with guitar, moving to bass, and now I play both. So I definitely check out other people on their channels. I subscribe to Marty Music. He does great guitar stuff. So just a shout out to Marty. Thanks, Marty. I learn lots of guitar things from him. But my primary instrument is bass. Always will be, always should be. So here's Black Dog. I've got 100 beats per minute going on my metronome right over here. My little store-bought metronome that I've had for zillions of years that I use to teach my lessons. So I'm just going to do the lick and then I'll break it down. Do it again, get it a little cleaner. All right, so that's that. Now, here's the way it goes. John Paul Jones would play with a pick quite often. When Zeppelin was playing live, a lot of times you'll see, if you go to Song Remains the Same, the video from Madison Square Garden in 1973, 4, 5, one of those years. John Paul is playing with a pick. Most definitely in Black Dog and a couple other things. Maybe in Heartbreaker, I'm not really sure. But you can play with your fingers. He just likes the attack. Either way, I like to play with my fingers. Every once in a while, I play with a pick. If I'm playing more like metal-y stuff like Motley Crue or, stuff like that, maybe I'll pull out a pick to kind of get a little more attack. But I figure my fingers are so tough now anyway that I get kind of a picky sound on the neck anyway, so whatever. So here's the lick. So you're starting on the 7th fret, right, on the A string. Then you're doing a chromatic. So 7, 1, 2, 3, or 5, 6, 7. So again. That's a cool little box pattern. Minor pentatonic. And he's playing the blue notes in there. So then you're going sliding up to the 7th fret. 7, 9, pull off. So you can kind of, I'll do the hammer on and then slide down to 5 and then back up to 5 on the G and then 5 on the D. That's a G note. To an A. Then the tail of the lick, D, E, C, D, and 3 A's. So here's how it looks to speed. So that's a fun lick to work on just because it's very complicated. And there's other parts that come after that that are also complicated. So take your time, real slow. And then it repeats. And then it goes to another section where they're doing a lick while John Bonham is playing a lick in 4/4 time, which I think the lick itself is in like 7/4 or maybe 5/4. I'm not sure exactly, but it's wonky because Bonham's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're playing this lick that doesn't work over 4, but it works in the song. So, you know, it's one of those things that maybe we'll pick out next time. So try that lick. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way to get started on Black Dog. Again, probably the most complicated Zepp tune, I think. There's other ones that musically speaking are complicated because of all the layered tracks. But most of the other stuff is kind of straight ahead. Not easy to play, but more straight ahead than Black Dog, let's say. So hope you dug that. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If you really like it, please subscribe. I appreciate my 2 subscribers, and hope to see you guys soon. Briwagz Bass Channel. Eddie, beware. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Thank you.